Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I am down at Jeff Couch's RV Nation in Trenton, Ohio. I'm actually getting this really cool product called Arvis installed on my fifth wheel, the 38 RV Hunter, baby. We're about to be taking it on some road trips, so more coming on that. But today, we have got an awesome front kitchen travel trailer with a little bar style setup. This is the 2026 Rpod UnMapped 25FK. And if you don't mind, I'm getting closer and closer to 100,000 subscribers. So if it's your first time and you like my style, feel free to do that. It would help out your boy. But I like this kind of unmapped kind of vibe to it. You know, you can see the topography. Well, if I had my bag moved, you see it a little bit better. And the mountains. But I like the bar style area because you can put a couple, you know, maybe bottles of some apple juice. You got yourself a little stem cracker right on over there. Dual entry and awning that goes over, you know, pretty much the entirety of the RV. The one thing that I'm seeing is missing on this is maybe some pass-through storage here. But I think when you walk in, if you're looking for something compact that gives you a little bit of privacy, whether you're in the living room or the bedroom, I think you guys are gonna really like it. But man, you get one slide out over into here, and I think I saw another slide out into the bedroom. Yeah, so you got a bed slide as well. But pretty darn cool on your rainy days. You're not going to feel overly claustrophobic. You can see that you have a lot of, I don't know, what would you call it? Like foot room, I guess you could say. Really nice little kind of bar style here to go inside and outside. You also have, you know, the blinds, and whether you want to get the Dracula on or the half Dracula, you got the ability to do that. It's also built into the frame, which is nice. A little bit of storage here right next to your TV, which, by the way, this looks like probably about maybe a 32-inch smart TV, so you can play all your Netflixes. It's on a swivel there too as well. But right here, you'll see it says bar to table. Boom. So no dinette in this model in the traditional sense. However, what they do, let me set this up here a little bit differently for you. It's one of these little pull-out do jobs. So if you haven't seen it before, it's pretty darn cool. There's this metal bar here underneath, and you grab it, you snap that into place, and then you simply just give it a little bit of a pull. And now, let me make sure it's in good view here. Now you're going to see you have this really nice dinette. So a good place, again, to share a meal. Maybe you're playing some euchre, playing some cards. It opens up a little bit of extra storage. And then to put it back, it's as easy as you put it in. Just a little bit better, I think. It's just coming in. You see it nice and smooth. But a pretty cool way to get, let me just unsnap that. You just pull down right there. Pretty cool way to get a dinette in a place that, you know, probably wouldn't normally have one. And then you flip it around, and you're going to notice that you have a lot of good usable countertop space, and you have a lot of storage on the underneath. Now, there's not too much storage here going up above, but what is nice about it is it makes up for it a little bit with the fact that you have a little rack, maybe for like a hand towel, a dish towel, and then a place where you could put some mugs. I mean, I could see my wife throwing up, you know, 4 of our mugs over here, 4 of them over there, and it would really add to some of the decor. Maybe even some pots and pans would be nice. You know, speaking of the wife, you got the hard wrap plastic countertops right there. So, babe, if you're watching, I love you. But it goes from power tower all the way to power tower over there, and you can just snap those down. Wireless charging top, 2 outlets, USB and universal C there too as well. You got the kind of round stainless steel bowl with the high-rise faucet, whoosh, 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 hitting those dishes from all angles. It's got one of those cool little spray do jobs there. And then this, it comes down, and then you'll see here, it snaps into these little arms right there, those little pincher guys, so that way it stays, since it's kind of, you know, at an angle. But while you're cooking, while you're doing some dishes, you have a really nice view. Of course, you're going to want to maybe, you know, use the microwave. It's also going to be an air fryer convection as well. Since this model does not have an oven, it opted for more storage, which, you know, I'm a pretty fan of. I'll never use the oven in mine. You got the 3 top burner to whip up all the fixings, a cutting board top for your sink here too as well. And then you're going to see just kind of pull out drawer, you know, pull out drawer. You got your central road vac system. So, you know, you can sweep up a couple things and you're good to go. Underneath the sink, you have storage that looks like this. And as you can tell, it just kind of keeps on going through those other doors. Now flip it around. What I like about this is we've got a bunch of kids. In this model, it's probably not, right for a bunch of kids, but you have the ability to pack away for quite a long trip. I like the fact they put those little bungee style nettings in here too, just to kind of keep things, nice and firm where they are. You have a 12-volt refrigerator. It's going to be a 10.7 cubic foot refrigerator. And what's nice about this one, and for the UnMapped, you have a 400-watt solar panel on this one in particular. So I think that'll serve you up nice. It's charging the battery. The battery's juicing up this. You can get away with maybe a couple extra stops that you wouldn't in some of your other RVs. You're going to see a couple recliners right here with the TV dinner trays that are currently snapped in. Emergency exit there behind you, so pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. And much like that front window, each one comes with that Dracula shade. Stop the old skin from sizzling, baby. Both of these are recliners on the quick recline, so they'll lay back kind of at like that angle where your head's kind of perched up. And then, obviously you can watch the tube there. Let's see about the ACs, because I didn't check it out first. Yeah, you got two different ACs. So they're both going to be the Furrion. It looks like the 15K, but you have a little, drop zone right there, so you can disproportionately push all the cool air. So if you want to shut that one, open this and close the door, this room can get chilly in a heartbeat, or it'll run through the H-track system. Is it an H-track? It looks like it's actually one straight line. So it'll run through here and evenly distribute it when you have that thing closed up. But like I said, little pocket door, kind of a pocket door. I'm not sure what you call that. Not too much of a fancy guy, but it's a door that's kind of in a pocket. Right here, you got your shower. Now, this is the one part about it that I can tell I probably wouldn't like showering in every day. But hopefully, I'm bigger than you, and you don't care, because I'm showering, sideways. Turning this way, this is about the angle that I'm going. Turning sideways, it's absolutely no problem. You can see there. And as of today, I'm 6 foot, 6'1", 306.3 pounds. So 333 to now, that's about 4 months or so. So the weight's coming down. I know you guys have been hearing it for years. This one feels like it's sticking. Hey, I didn't realize I was wearing my sister's hat. I thought I was wearing my RV Hunter hat. Hey, Baked by Brown Butter. Best cookies in the world. And yes, they do ship. I think we sold like 8,000 cookies at Taste of Cincinnati. Oh, got some water down in there from when they were, I guess, kind of prepping the unit. So, you like a place to drop the kids off at the pool? Well, you got a perfect pool ground, right there. Place to hang up your towels, you're good to go. And then you got the old steamer Stink Sucker 3000 right there on the roof. If you like oblonged eggs, then you will love this mirror. It's also backlit to show off the old bowling gun. Baby! Couple places for your soaps, your hand soaps, your toothbrushes, your toothpaste, things of that nature. Let me move this camera down a little bit. And then, again, with the countertop, plastic bowl in here. More storage there up underneath. You also have the GFCI, which, in my RV, it was funny because half the stuff wasn't working. I didn't realize there was two GFCIs, and I helped design the darn thing, but I'm no electrician. They hire me because I'm friendly, baby. I do like the countertop here into the bedroom. Love the fireplace. One, it helps keep some costs down on some propane. You can run that electricity, down at the campground. But, oh, look at that. What we got? We got a little outlet for a 12-volt TV too, which is nice. So again, pretty darn cool. Run off the battery. That might be a king-size bed. That thing looks huge. I'll have to check that out. Maybe a Camper King. Little pedestals on either end. And again, you see USB Universal C, USB Universal C, and more traditional outlets. I presume there's some on the other side there too as well. But let's get those lights on. Let's act like a professional here, Hunter. I mean, come on now. Think people want a dark room? Yeah, there is an outlet, by the way. All right, it's also got this really cool kind of wood look here into the bedroom. Now flip this around. You see, you got yourself window. Boom, boom. Look at that. I like that hanging rod in there. I think that's pretty shifty. And then they also are going to be on the soft close. Was there a hanging rack in that one? No hanging rack in that one. I'd probably personally would like one, but I do like the fact that it's on the soft close there. And then you got the pull-out drawers. But all right, guys, 2026 Rpod 25FK UnMapped. I think it's pretty darn cool. I love the bar. I love all the action that you get. It's a pretty classic floor plan that they really put their own twist on. So big fan of it. Big fan of the Rpods in general. I sold them, I worked here probably 8 years ago for like 6 years, maybe 9 years ago for 6 years. It's a great place. There's a big reason why they're the #1 dealership in the country. I'm not being paid to be here. I just think if you want a really great price, it's a really great dealership to put on your, on your options list. All right, so you got your slide out over on this side. We're gonna rotate this way, just so that way you know. Manual stabilizers. You also have your battery disconnect, which your battery is right here. Notice you have room if you wanna put on 2. You also got the old rock guard right there to stop it from, chipping up here at the bottom. Well, heck, might as well show you this. You got your Suburban tankless on demand. Here's some of your specs. 6,418 pounds dry with a length of 29 feet. I like that. I think that would make a wicked good hat. So this one's actually sold. The people are picking it up, I think, tomorrow. So hopefully they see it. I think that'd be pretty cool to have a video made of my personal RV to kind of show my friends. You got the Suburban right there. Again, the awning goes all the way across. You have your screen door. It's also going to be a friction hinge, so it's going to withhold about 25-mile-per-hour winds or so. And it's got the glass door on it as well, which you can add in the thin shade right there too, if you would like. Here are some of the standard features on this, if you guys want to pause and take a look at it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it's Azdale, so laminated walls and slide outs with that composite material, which is nice. You got the steps, the step aboves that flip up into the doorway, so they're a little bit sturdier. I would say definitely more big people friendly. A lot of brands are doing this now, and they have a little bit of a weather strip. I actually like the composite stairs, I think a little bit more, so I might even switch it if this was mine. Again, we kind of already went over this, but what a cool area. And you got your speakers right there as well, so you can get bumping down at the campground. 16-inch tires, it looks like. 15-inch tire, okay. So dual axle here. If you want to hook up like a griddle or something like that, you got this nice little, kind of ladder situation going on. They used to have an option for an outdoor kitchen, so I'm not sure if this one has it or not. And then of course you have your outdoor shower, whether you want to spray off the grandkids, the doggos, or just, in general help, maybe clean some fish or something. 2-inch receiver here on the back. It'll hold 300 pounds for you. You're also going to notice you have a bumper with the spare tire, the Lippert on the go ladder system, and then you have your backup camera prep here too as well. Your freshwater connection will be down on the right with your city water connection over here, and it's also going to be next to your plug-in. So when you're down at the campground, being on this back corner, that'll be a nice little spot there for you. Bada bing, bada boom. You can put a slide topper on there. It's not prepped for them, but the slide toppers will probably run you 900 bucks or something like that if you want to, get them put on. I used to sell them a couple years ago for 700. So I'm sure with the way the world's going, it's probably around 9, maybe 1,000. Heck, I don't know. Black tank flush. You're also going to see right there. And then boom, that's going to be your sewer outlet connection. And then you got your other connection right on over there as well. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2026 Rpod 25FK Unmapped. Have a great day. See ya.